Welcome. We will help you make your Canadian immigration dreams a reality. Did you know that nearly 30% of Canadian visa applications are rejected each year? That's a huge number of people facing setbacks that could be avoided. From small mistakes to misinterpreting visa requirements, the Canadian visa process can be surprisingly tricky. Today, we'll dive into the most common mistakes applicants make, and most importantly, how you can avoid them to ensure your application stands a better chance of success. If you're thinking of applying for a Canadian visa or reapplying after a rejection, stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Let's start with one of the biggest mistakes people make: misunderstanding the visa requirements. Every visa type, whether it's for study, work, or a tourist visit, has its own set of requirements, and these can be very specific. For example, a student visa requires proof of enrollment in a Canadian institution, while a tourist visa demands evidence of sufficient funds for your stay. Failure to meet these specific criteria leads to many rejections. Don't just rely on unofficial sources. Always consult the official Government of Canada immigration website or seek advice from licensed professionals. Getting the details wrong from the start can result in delays or outright rejection, which is frustrating and costly. Another frequent cause of rejection is incomplete or inaccurate documentation. Imagine this: you filled out most of your application, but miss a tiny detail, or perhaps some dates don't match. To the immigration officer, this could appear as though you're trying to hide something, leading to suspicion and rejection. Double-checking every section of your forms and ensuring you provide correct information is crucial. Forms vary depending on the visa type you're applying for, so make sure you're using the correct one. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the paperwork, but taking the time to ensure everything is filled out accurately can save you from potential rejection. Next, let's talk about financial proof. Canada wants to ensure that visitors, students, or immigrants can support themselves during their stay. A common reason for visa denial is insufficient financial proof. You must provide up-to-date bank statements that show you have enough funds to cover accommodation, food, transportation, and other living expenses. One mistake people often make is providing lump sum deposits without showing a consistent source of income, which could make it appear like the money was borrowed temporarily. Make sure you include a steady financial history that proves your ability to manage your expenses while in Canada. Canadian immigration officers need to be convinced that you will return to your home country after your visit. This is where proving strong ties becomes crucial. Ties can be shown through things like having a stable job, owning property, or having close family ties back home. The more evidence you provide, the stronger your case will be. Not providing adequate proof of ties to your home country is another major reason for visa rejections, especially for visitor and student visas. Let's now address honesty. Whether intentional or accidental, providing false or misleading information on your visa application can lead to immediate rejection, and in severe cases, a 5-year ban from reapplying. Always ensure that every document and every piece of information you submit is 100% accurate. Trying to cover up past visa refusals or using fake documents is never a good idea. If your visa application requires an interview, preparation is key. While the interview is not an interrogation, it is important to approach it seriously. The officer wants to confirm the accuracy of your application and assess whether your intentions for visiting Canada are genuine. Be honest, dress professionally, and ensure you can clearly articulate why you're visiting Canada and how you plan to support yourself during your stay. Let's look at a few real-life examples of how minor errors led to rejections. One applicant, John, applied for a student visa but failed to provide valid proof of enrollment. His application was denied. In another case, Maria's visa was rejected because she provided misleading financial information. She was banned from reapplying for 2 years. These examples show just how important accuracy and transparency are in the application process. To wrap things up, remember that attention to detail is crucial when applying for a Canadian visa. Here's a quick checklist to help you avoid common mistakes. Understand the specific visa requirements and choose the correct visa type. Provide complete and accurate documents. Double-check everything. Offer clear financial proof with a consistent history. Demonstrate strong ties to your home country to show your intent to return. Be honest and transparent. Don't risk misrepresentation. Prepare thoroughly if an interview is required. Thank you for watching.